Okay, so like tables also have lists, and table is another sequence, while list is also another sequence. So let's look at how list works. Let's assume I put some numbers. I'm gonna say George. Let me use George. George is equal to this: 0, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5. Let me stop here. Okay, I can print George. So if I go ahead and save this file, I go ahead and run this module. So I printed the values of George 1 to 5. Now, there's something I want to do here. I want to add numbers to George. Remember, George is what? 0 to 5. So I want to add a number. I can say George.append. I want to add, let's say, 7. And I'm going to say print George. Okay, let's go back and save. We've saved this guy. And I'm going to run this guy. You can see 7 has been added to this number. You see the difference between a list and a tuple. You can add any number, anything you want to your array of numbers. Okay, let me add another one. Let's say George.append. And here I'm adding a string, Steve. And I'll go ahead and print George. So let me go ahead and save this guy. And I'm gonna press F5. So you can see 7 and Steve is also added. Okay, 7 and Steve, they're also added. So you can have an empty list as well. Let's remove all these guys and say this is an empty list. Okay, and an empty list as a George.append. Two, 3, 4, 5, and print George. Go ahead and save this guy, and go ahead and click run. Okay, it takes exactly one number. I'm too greedy. I put too many numbers at a time. Run. You can see 2 has been added. Alright. So, and I'm not going to put a comma if I want to add another number. Let me go ahead and copy this guy, because I want to add so many numbers there. And I want to also add, I'm not going to add 3. I'm going to add 4. I will add 5. And here, I'm going to append a string. That is interesting. Now, let's go ahead and save. And let's go ahead and run. So you can see, on its own, it puts the commas. I was not the one that did it. Okay? And you can see how sequential these guys are. Very interesting, very cool, very amazing. So that is interesting as well. So I hope you understand how to use the list, because the list is very cool and is very good. So you can also check the number of elements that can be determined with the length function. Let's say I'll go ahead and remove this guy. Remove guy. I'm gonna go ahead and remove these guys. And let's say I have 2, 4, 6, 5. I'm putting dots. Okay. How many is this? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if I want to check the length, I'm going to say print. I'm going to say length. I'm going to use len and judge. So this is cool. I go ahead and save this guy. I'll go ahead and click, and what I have is 5. So you can see how we printed the length of this using the length function in list. So elements of a list can also be accessed one by one using index. Let's see how we can do that. I'm going to remove all these guys. I'm going to go over here and say orange, apple, mango, cashew, purple. How many of you eat purple? I love it so much. Okay, I'm done. I'm going to close this guy. Now, I want to print each of these guys. I'm going to say print. Print judge. I'm going to start from the first one. I want to print the first one. Let me copy this guy and paste. I want to copy for apple, for mango, for cashew, and for purple. So here, what I need to do is change the values. Okay, let's go ahead and save this file. Save. And let's go ahead and run this guy. What actually went wrong? Did I not save anything? Let's check. Okay, these guys are string values inside, so I must save them. Don't ever forget that your string goes with a quotation mark, either a single or a double. Okay, I hope that is cool now. Go ahead and save again, and go ahead and run this guy again. Come on, guy. You can see it printed everything. Started from 0, and 0 is what? So you can print anyone by using an index. Okay, I hope that is making sense. So that's all about our list. You can see our lists are very cool. It's another type of sequence, and I hope you understand a lot. And you can now differentiate list and tuple. You can see much you can do with a list, and you can see also much you can also do with tuple. So in the next tutorial, I will do something very awesome again, very cool and very interesting. So don't ever miss out.